The labor leaders in Nigeria have described states that are delaying the payments of the 70,000 naira minimum wage as violators of human rights in these challenging times. From the moment the president signed the bill, it became effective immediately and applies to all categories of workers, he said. He added, many states have already implemented the new wage. In Borno State, the governor announced and implemented it, including for teachers. However, there are other states where there is still no indication of when they will implement the new salary. Everyone is aware of their state of the Nigerian economy. Workers have been pushed to their limits and the situation have reached an extreme, he lamented. The Nigerian Labour Congress has also stated that it will take a firm stand against the stubborn governors who they accuse of lacking sympathy for workers. This is another serious situation. We're just talking about the situation about the retirees, the pensioners, and then now we're on the minimum wage. I don't know how you can correlate the situation to.
I think it is not like they are doing anything different from what other state governors have done. But I keep asking myself, why should it be that the money that is not your own, even though they carry all this money and give it to you, you cannot eat it all? What stops you from implementing it and start paying? I know some states have started paying. I think Rivers State have started paying, and some other states in this federation. They are anti-human, like the labor leaders have said. They can't say pay. Once the president sign it, it becomes a law, and you need to implement it. Because if state governors are giving orders and citizens doesn't obey, it will not look well with them. It will look as if you are not obeying. So why are you disobeying the simple law? 70,000, in which it is not enough. But that is the law for now, until it is reviewed. So I will not be begging those governors that have not implemented, but Nigerians know how to handle those governors, because some of them will be seeking their second tenure in office. So if you delay to vote them into office, as they have delayed to implement the 70,000 minimum wage, if actually our vote counts in this country, those governors should know that the citizens are the same people they will come and campaign for. And they will say, oh, you, Mr. Governor, that sees our payment for implementation, okay, we will not give you our vote. They should know that there are places that citizens can still hold them ransom for delaying. So, in as much as they know that they will still come back to us canvassing for votes, and we can use that against them, why can't you pay? And let's look at other sectors that you are not doing well. Maybe we use that and hold you. So I'm advising them that don't think you have not implemented now. Maybe you are making profit out of it, or you don't want to pay. You just want to punish the workers, undue punishment that they don't warrant from you. It is not your money, Mr. Governors, that have not paid. This money does not belong to you. It's the people's money.
Why do you think this minimum wage has been delayed? Why do you think some states have not implemented it?
Maybe because of politics.
Politics?
Yes, because of politics.
Can you elaborate on that?
Maybe because of politics, because maybe they have their analysis, in-depth analysis about how they want to achieve it politically for not paying this 70,000 minimum wage.
So you're saying in essence that it's like they achieve from not paying this minimum wage,
because they're not
to their own benefit also.
If they are not achieving it, then they should have paid. There are reasons why they have not paid, because they have not told us that there is no money. There's no state governor that are saying that this 70,000 it affect our without the federal allocations, the internal generated revenue can still accumulate this. Okay, so why some of them will tell you that they are undergoing there are processes, you know, they will implement it state by state. They will be telling you that we need to do overhead kind of our people, okay? That is normal. At least they should pass through a due process, but the delay is what we are talking about.
Why do you think that there has not been provision of state allocations? Because some states are already paying, and then there's some states that are actually paying higher than the 70,000 naira minimum wage. Does it mean that there's a delay in some state allocations that has been delaying this implementation?
All states get the allocation at the same time. From the federal allocations, they get it the same time. There's no state that has been owed. All states get it. But what I would have said, look, imagine Borno states have paid. Where we think about, we'll be hearing before insurgency and all that. But they've paid, okay? What about states that are not, their internal generated revenue is higher? Borno state is not one of those states that is receiving the highest allocations. I don't think so. Okay, the states that are oil from the oil processing, like Delta, River State, and Akwa Ibom State, which I think sometimes they earn higher than some states based on the revenue to the federal coffer. Okay, from the revenue from oil, so they are higher than that. I was expecting some of these states that are super state, if I may like to use that word, that are super state financially, should have also ensured that they pay this minimum wage timely, implement it immediately. I heard that there was governor in River State that paid, I think so, something like that. He has implemented it. He said so during the labor in May, 1st of May this year. He make a statement towards that and all that, that once the federal government implement it, they are going to effect it. So we would like to see states that has not paid, so that we can actually address them accordingly to the state.
So what policies do you think should be put in place for this implementation? Because we recall that when the minimum wage was 30,000 naira, some states could not pay this money, and now it has been increased to 70,000, and it's still the same case. What policy do you think can be put in place to make sure that the minimum wage is always paid and then they are not owned?
I think the civil society need to come in for more advocacy, putting to government what they need to do as a people, okay? Because as we speak now, the system, we need to work together. The civil society need to come in here and then play another key role in telling government what they need to do as a people. So they have no reason why they've not paid. They have no reason. Except they have reason, they should tell us. And any reason they have cannot contravene the law. Because the law says this amount is what we have to pay, and you have to pay. What stops you from obeying the law? Disobeying the law is not the best.
Okay.